Welcome back to another video, everybody. It is Thomas's Dasher Stories, and I am on the road to 5,000 lifetime deliveries, hopefully by the end of October, but definitely as soon as possible. So I believe I've knocked out the first 100 deliveries. It says on my lifetime deliveries in the ratings tab, it says I have 45.99 lifetime deliveries. So I think that might be one off because the ratings tab, sometimes the lifetime delivery counter can be a little off. So I believe I got the first 100 of them done. And basically, I'm going to title this video the back to school / work from home edition, because I was able to I did not have to leave the county today. I did not even have to go to Mendocino County. I was able to stay in my hometown, in my home market. Of course, I did actually go to the next town over a few times, but I was able to not only hit my minimum goal, but I made $12 more than my minimum goal, so that puts me $12 ahead of where I would at least like to be at this point of the week, and I didn't have to go out of county. I still drove about 100 miles today. That's because the distances are kind of large here. Most of the restaurants are at one end of the town I live on the northern end of town, and I live on the southern end of town, so it's about a 6-7 minute drive to the restaurants, and anywhere from a 6 to 7 to 8 minute drive to or more to the houses or the schools. Actually, that's why it's a back to school / work from home edition. So basically, I got up today. I woke up, I slept in. I was very, very, very tired. I did a lot of driving yesterday. Very, very, very tired. So I slept until 8. Finally got myself up, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get myself moving. And I was dreading that 30-minute drive to the market that I usually start in, because my hometown is not very busy. Showered, did a few things, basically got ready. I decided, let me go ahead and check out the app, and it said it was very busy, and I believe I was able to get three deliveries done, 3 McDonald's deliveries done. I believe I logged in about 8 o'clock, and I was able to get 3 McDonald's deliveries done. And I got back home, kind of finished up doing what, I got some gas, got back home, kind of finished up the things that I would be doing if I was going to head out of town. And I'm like, at this point, it's about maybe 10:45, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, you know what? The lunchtime is going to start pretty soon at school. Like, there's a school right down the street from my house, like 5 minutes away walking, probably 2 minutes away driving. And I'm just like, I'm going to take the gamble. Like, I can either leave right now and go over to the next county over, where I know I can get, at least I know it'll hopefully be somewhat busy over there. And I took the chance, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and eat my lunch. And I got my salad out, started listening to some YouTube videos, and I was working out also. So I was eating my lunch, eating my salad, and sure enough, I get a McDonald's order. I got two McDonald's orders, I believe. Maybe 3. I maybe got 3 McDonald's orders and a stacked Taco Bell order, all going to the high school down the street from my house. And I guess thankfully the teachers are and the administration is very strict there. So they mandate the students they make sure the students say, hey, if you're going to do this, then you need to give the directions that drop it off at the office. Don't be walking around looking for you, which is great. All I got to do is just drive right up to the office, park my car, set it on the counter in the front office, and head on out. Like I said, I did that about 5 or 6 times today, and I took the gamble, and luckily I was able to do well there. Then I didn't reach my goal after that. So I came back home, finished up my lunch, stayed logged in, and got a few more deliveries. And I believe that brought me to one. I got a few more deliveries knocked out. Jack in the Box. I did a few Jack in the Boxes today. Also, that really good there. I actually hopefully made some good relationships there because I had a lot of pleasant experiences with the staff and was just dealing with one guy who recognized me. Very polite. It doesn't cost anything to be kind, which something I got to remind myself. I'm a very cynical, very I'm a person that can very, very, very give out a negative vibe and negative energy. And for years and years, especially the last 6, 7, 8 months, I've been really, really trying to work on the vibes and the energy that I give out. Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to be kind, so at least be kind. Anyways, a few Jack in the Boxes that didn't bring me exactly to my goal. It brought me one. I believe I was like $1 or $2 short of what I wanted my goal to be today. So I came back home, did a few more things around the house, finished up a little bit of my workouts. Boom! I get a stack back to Jack in the Box. I get a stack Jack in the Box offer. Um, Drive out. Now this was very interesting because it was a house in the middle of a vineyard, and it was a stacked offer going to the same place. It was for two different people, and it was like a house in a vineyard out in the next town over, and one order was $7, one order was $6, and then and they were both going to the same place, so it's not like I just drove from one place to the next, and they even gave me a few extra dollars in cash as a tip also. So, like great. And that brought me to not only my minimum goal for the day, but it brought me $10 above my minimum goal for the day. So all in all, so I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I don't know if I just got very, very lucky today. Just right place in the right time that this market happened to be busy. I guess it was a good thing that I slept in. At the same time, I don't want to sleep in till 8 o'clock every day. I like to get up earlier and start my day. But anyways, after I knocked out those two Jack in the Box deliveries, I pulled in. I had to drive back into town, and by that point, it had gone gray again. But honk honk, I was able to log in. I logged in, and I was thinking about driving over to Safeway to basically. I don't have a bank in this town. My bank's over where my parents live. So I don't like using ATMs because they charge that surcharge fee. It's basically if I use a non my bank ATM, I'm getting charged $5 each time. So I really try not to do that. Also, too, my debit card I've had for like 3 years, and the chip was starting to wear out on it. So I just recently, a few weeks ago, got a new debit card. So now basically with my old one, so if I didn't want to go drive all the way to my parents' place and go to the bank and I just wanted to stay in town, I would go to Safeway, or usually Safeway, because they can do cash back on the self-checkouts. But I'd go buy something that I needed and pay for it with my card and get cash back. Well, with the chip starting to wear out on my old card, I wasn't able to do that. It would still work in ATMs, but if I was at a store, I would have a lot of issues trying to get it to work at a store. So I ordered a new one, I got it, and now I have that ability. So I logged back in. I was heading into town, heading down the main thoroughfare in town, which is not the freeway. There's a main street and then a freeway that bypasses the town. And so basically, I was driving back through town. I'm like, all right, so I'm running out of bangs. I'm a big bang drinker, which was a great thing about staying local in town today. Was the having to use the bathroom thing was very, very easy because I would just go home and use my own bathroom. Uh, So I started driving, like, maybe I'll go over to Safeway. I'm running low on bangs, so I can grab a few bangs and I can pull out a few bucks for gas for the next couple of days because I'm already planning on going over to my parents on Friday. So I save going to the bank till then, and I don't get a surcharge when you do the cash back. You don't get that ATM fee. So started heading towards Safeway, and then I'm like, oh man, I really gotta pee. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drive home. So I drove home, did a few more things at the house. I switched cars. I didn't switch driving cars. I switched over, put my phone charger, took the phone charger out of my Focus, put it in my Buick, put the hot bag and my pizza bag in the trunk of the Buick, um, made sure I had enough sanitizer, mask, and gloves in the Buick, and at that point, since I had switched everything over from my Focus to the Buick, I decided I was done for the night. I ended the dash I was on because I hadn't gotten any orders in like 15, 20 minutes, and decided to call it a night. So by this point, I've basically done all my other stuff that I want to do, and took the trash out because it's trash day. So I'm about to hit the showers and relax and play some PlayStation 4. Maybe get another workout in. I've already worked out twice today in between the orders I've done, so maybe I'll do a third workout. But I'm looking forward to having some Ritz crackers and getting some PS4 time in. And hopefully lightning can strike twice. I'm not planning on sleeping until 8 o'clock tomorrow, but just maybe I get up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Maybe I take a shower. Maybe I take a little more leisure time. Maybe listen to a few more videos on YouTube as I'm getting ready. And then I go to the Safeway in my town and buy my bangs and pull out some money and go get some gas. And hopefully, in between that time, I'll get some orders and I can stay in town. Hopefully. If not, if I do all those things and I still haven't gotten any orders by the time I get gas, then I'll probably make my way out of county and have to haul the big Buick around to out of town to do some deliveries. But that is why I have two separate cars, because the fact of the matter is I have to drive miles to find work. Like I said, I don't know if today was a sign of things to come, that it's going to be getting busier and busier in my hometown to where I can stay, I can stay in this market more often than not, and not really have to commute as much anymore. Or if I just got really lucky today and I can just, hope that maybe I can get more days like that than not, but we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to try to plan for it. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my night, knowing I've at least hit my minimum goal and did a little bit better. And I made some progress on my road to 5,000 lifetime deliveries. So, anyways, this has been Thomas's Dasher Stories. I'm about to get myself cleaned up, plop myself back in this chair, and enjoy the great world of PlayStation. Thank you, Sony. Anyways, Thomas's Dasher Stories. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great morning, day, night, evening, fortnight, blue moon. I'm rambling now. I better go.